Now what the annual worth criteria is going to do for you is going to save you a lot of computation. You effectively don't need this stuff. So I want you guys just to remember that pump A is going to be our best choice. I'll put a little star right there. And what we're going to do is get rid of all this stuff here, and we're going to convert these present worths into annual worths, and we can compare those directly. So remember, the criteria that we get to use for annual worth exclusive choice is you choose the asset with the highest annual worth, provided the investments have equal lives. And what we're doing when we handle these repeated purchases in order to provide a certain fixed amount of service is we're saying these things actually do have equal lives, because the assets we're evaluating are those repeated purchases, not just the individual items, even though we make the calculations with just the individual items. So let's get to the present worth of assets A and the present worth of asset B. Annual worth. So the annual worth of asset A is just equal to the present worth of asset A. And then what you do is you find out the constant value that's there. So what you're going to do is you're going to look for A, give it you know P. The P that you know is the present worth. The A that you're looking for is the annual worth. We're going to keep the same interest rate that we had before. And the N is going to be the life of the asset. In this case, it's going to be 3 years. Now that calculation should give you the annual worth of the asset. You can think of this as like the average pumping cost. And what this works out to be is $23.40. We can also do that to find the annual worth of asset B. And what we do is we take this figure that we have calculated right there, the negative $147.91. And what we do is we look for that annual cost, annual worth, given that we know the present cost. Here's the interest rate that we had before again. And the N is going to, again, be the life of the asset, which is 5 years. And this guy shows up as costing us $37.05 per year. So clearly, again, this guy gives you better value when you're looking at an annual worth criteria. And so one of the nice things about the criteria is they always give you consistent answers. And that is the way of handling this with the annual choice criteria. Much easier than present worth.